What's good? What's poppin'? I said, what's good? What's poppin'?
Hey.
What's good? What's poppin'?
Hey.
I said, what good? What poppin'? What good? What poppin'?
Huh?
I said, what good? What poppin'?
What's good?
Hey man, welcome to 4th and 1 hot take. You dig what I'm saying? Our hot take of the week. I don't know what it is, but my dog, Peggy.
What's good, bud? Yeah. Come on now.
Now, before we get into the hot take, Peggy,
Talk to him.
you know what I'm saying? We just
got?
be passing by and riding on by and just overlooking the sauce, the drip, the steez, the aura, you know what I'm saying? The Riz, whatever they want to call it.
Whatever they
you know
wanna
what I'm
call
saying?
it.
Shout out to the young school, Gen Z, you dig what I'm saying? I speak that too. But can you guess the jersey, Peggy?
But I'm from there.
Can you guess the jersey,
I'm a
Peggy?
player from the city,
Can
bro.
you
704
guess
East
the
Side of
jersey,
Charlotte.
Peggy?
Them Charlotte Knights.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah, is that the new Bel Air Academy or the old Bel Air Academy?
This that old Bel Air when Will was over there playing with Carlton. You know, he let my mans win.
That's Peacock? Or is that Nickelodeon Will?
This going back to, what was before Nickelodeon, Will? What was it on? NBC, appreciate it. Thank you to the crowd going wild. This that boy, give it a Will.
Yeah,
That's me right there.
But you far from a fresh
Bro, please.
spoil. Now there I call you a prince.
Nah, I'm the king. You're right. Don't call me the prince. That's the king.
Yeah, all right.
Come
Let's
on.
get in our hot take.
Man, so the hot take of the day is Dak Prescott speaks on legacy and the Super Bowl pressure, all right? So what we have is only Troy Aikman has had a longer tenure as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. But Aikman and Roger Staubach has delivered Super Bowls to Dallas, all right? So Dak made the playoffs 5 times, but has been the MVP runner-up, but hasn't gotten the Cowboys to the NFC Championship game, with the Cowboys sitting at 2-5 in the postseason. Dak is currently 32 and coming off another injury-plagued year. Dak said he's not chasing legacy, just a championship. So at this moment, where does Dak sit? And not only us have a problem with it, but somebody by the name of Shady McCoy is calling Dak out on his performance thus far.
Every time we talk about Dak Prescott, he always gets a pass. I watch y'all on this desk, y'all too, for sure. Dak needs more. Dak needs more. He needs better this. He needs better that. He needs more this. He needs more than that. And I'm looking at, when I watch the games, right? I watched 2 years in a row you lose to the Niners, right? One of the years you could kind of argue if it was your fault. I thought it was, but whatever. I mean, as a quarterback, you pay all this money. You should have better awareness of the clock management. Let's not even argue that one. Cool. But the next year, though, team is loaded with talent. On defense and offense, running back, wide receivers, linemen, a stingy defense, you name it. Guys getting picks, sacks. You lose up there in the playoffs to the Niners, and the reason why y'all lost wasn't because of Micah, wasn't because of the defense, wasn't because of CeeDee Lamb. It was because Dak. Dak lost that game. You know what they said next year? He needs more. He needs more. Cool. In the regular season, everybody wants to brag about this MVP thing, like he won an MVP. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I don't brag about coming in second place. There's no award for that. There's a lot of guys that get on the MVP voting list and all that as candidates. We don't talk about the third, the second, the fourth. We talk about the winner. He did not win, but he played well. Played so well that he was number 2 in MVP voting, correct?
Yeah.
We get to the playoffs. The youngest inexperienced team in the playoffs that year was the Packers.
Yeah.
Right? We see
Jordan right there, Peg. I'm ready when you ready.
Well, let's get ready to rumble. So,
You ready?
we ready.
You ready for this one?
Fighters ready.
Dallas Cowboys have officially allowed that door of success to end under the reign of Dak Prescott.
Oh, hold on now. You done hit me with an uppercut now, boy. Hold on. So Dak ain't the answer in Dallas?
That door is closing.
Okay.
It's closing. Mm-hmm. And you say, Cam, what you mean?
What you mean? Yeah, you got to elaborate on that.
Okay. When I go back and I look at the lineage of the Dallas Cowboys, okay, Dak has had well enough options. When you go back and look at the dynasty, you know, when they went on that 90s run, right? Troy Aikman had Emmitt Smith.
Baller.
Dak had a successful running game with Pollard as well as Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good Zeke.
This was eating a bowl of cereal, Zeke.
Zeke the break.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was abs showing
Yeah.
Zeke, not belly abs.
That's facts.
He also had, Troy Aikman had Michael Irvin.
Okay.
Well, as we talk about the amenities that was on Dak Prescott's resort
Okay.
by way of Dallas, Arlington, Texas, however you want to call it, my boy done had some options.
Yeah.
You hear me? Now we go in with the defense. Now this is where it gets real spicy here.
Okay.
Because Troy Aikman only had one lockdown guy that we know of. You know what I'm saying?
Prime time.
Prime. Well, Dak Prescott had Stephon Gilmore as well as Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
What?
Micah on there too.
What more do you need? So, man, I wouldn't be me or we wouldn't be us if we ain't keep it above.
Keep it a bean.
You dig what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I'm saying to myself as I'm getting ready for this, Dak, Dallas. You know, I can't even really talk to Dallas. This is a message towards Dak Prescott specifically. This door is closing
32 now.
because if you don't succeed this year, and I mean, this is not even championship or bust.
Yep.
Get yourself together, Peggy.
on, 'cause
Slow down,
Dallas is messing me up.
Dallas
is messing me
I
up.
know
Hold
Jerry don't want me to say it,
Jerry getting scary in here.
but I'm going to say it.
Talk to me, bud.
Dak Prescott, if you do not perform this year, that door is going to close. And income, drum roll please, Archie Manning.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Baby, I'm here.
Waiting for you to return.
Man, Jerry, man, this your boy Dak, man, holla at your... Man, listen, you don't succeed this year. You go out with an injury this year, a tweaked hamstring, shoulder. Let me tell you something. Jerry is going to do any and everything to spend everything for Arch Manning.
So let me ask you this then. For all the people that say, Cam, you know, that's ludicrous.
Man, this is a hot take,
But
and
I'm
I'm
just saying.
making my take spicy.
Why would they pay? Well, I guess you could say the same thing with Kirk Cousins, but they would pay this man all this money just to get rid of him?
You worried about the wrong thing, Smokey. That's my issue to worry about.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what the people...
The people won't
What
win.
they don't want to see or they don't want to say, Dak Prescott, you don't perform this year, big dog. It's over for you in Dallas.
He got everything.
It's over for you in Dallas. The writing is on the wall. Mike McCarthy, gone.
Out of there.
Now they give you an opportunity to perform under a coach, Schottenheimer, who it was still kind of skeptical like.
I mean, he was his OC before.
Who is that guy? How did he get the most prestigious job in football? Head coaching. Don't worry about it. And then you got an OC in, who is it? Clayton Adams. I'm going to show you how this business works, Dak. They don't care what you did. 12-5 in 2021, 12-5 in 2022, 12-5 in 2023. Guess what? What have you done for me? What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? And it got all the writing on the wall that Schottenheimer ain't gonna jump on that grenade.
Nah, he ain't.
Clayton Adams ain't gonna jump on that grenade. Dak, you ain't even gonna jump on that grenade. They gonna kick you on the grenade. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, Shady has a point.
Yeah.
Dak has always gotten away with doing mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
And it ain't just Dak. It's a lot of quarterbacks like Dak in the NFL that has accumulated a lot of coin, yen, cheddar, mozzarella, provolone, pepper jack, American, mozzarella.
Not the Swiss.
I'm trying to tell you. Looking through the hole of the Swiss. Man, we can't. I'm trying to, listen.
What?
Dak Prescott, man, this ain't even nothing outside of me just telling you this, bro. The man, tenants need to understand. Because what Jerry has done too, we eliminated all excuses.
Because he ain't going to fire himself. That's one thing about Jerry.
No. Because when you look on Jerry Jones' business card, owner, president, general manager of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he got all the above.
So Jerry or some member of the Joneses family is going to be there way after Dakota Prescott. So Dak, it will behoove you. You can lose all the weight you want. You can be as healthy as could be. But my man, if you don't go to that NFC Championship this year or even a Super Bowl, this is your career, bro. We done seen this happen far too many times. And there is a guy by the name of Archie Manning that is waiting in a city close to Dallas that can't wait and will look further in his whole family. I don't know if you know Eli. I don't know if you know Peyton. I don't even know if you know Archie. But they got something to say about where they want their grandson, their son, their nephew to play.
Yeah.
Because at this particular point in time, what we doing, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't just playing football. We trying to set up legacy plans.
That is true. And if you ball out in Dallas.
Because you know, barring any injury, Archie Manning is almost the favorite to win the Heisman Trophy.
It ain't even.
He's at one of the most prestigious programs in all of America. America.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Longhorns, yeah. That's real.
And boy, a cowboy will be coming in, a new sheriff will be in town.
That rollout plan?
Speaking of sheriff, that's his uncle. Don't let that fly over your head, dreads, bald head, toupee. Because it's all written on the wall.
Yeah, written on the wall. You think they buying time for Arch?
Listen, man, I'm trying. It ain't making sense to you, Peggy. I don't know, but it makes perfect sense to me. We done tried the Dak Prescott experiment.
Do you see any difference in Dak? Do you think he will change your mind or change? Do you think this year might be the year? Because you know how Cowboys fans always do. I got to keep it real.
They're the most delusionalist.
This is our year. This is our year.
No. Why do I say that? And I asked the question on ESPN. It's like, why do we keep talking about a mediocre team in Dallas that's been mediocre for decades?
Decades, yeah.
And we do understand that the Dallas Cowboys have not been in the NFC Championship in 20 years.
Yeah.
Plus.
And they stay.
You see what I'm saying?
On the top of the rating.
Like, it's must-see TV. Let them tell it. They got more. Man, Dak Prescott will have a culture shock if he go to a different team because he's so used to primetime games.
Oh, my goodness.
He don't even know what 1 o'clock games look like. What is this? Man, I got to wake up at 6 a.m. What is that? I'm used to waking up at 9, 10. You know
That's crazy. That's a luxury of life. Get that mucus up out of there.
I said every dude though, when you walking, them feet, the older you get, Peggy, them feet get a little tender in the morning. You know what I'm saying? For the folk that be watching their phone and you know what I mean?
Get that scroll in the morning.
Catching up on Twitter, Instagram. But bro, it's there.
Yeah.
But understand this even the more, Peggy, as you don't want to dive more. There's a legend that has it that says the same way you was bought in.
Same way you go out.
How did Dak Prescott come in?
For Tony Romo. Their injuries. And not succeeding in the playoffs.
Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get to show you that what I'm talking about ain't as dumb as I'm making it.
Around.
I'm trying to tell you. So how they will make you exit stage right, respectfully, they have to just do business. Yeah. Like, you done been there long enough for you to
10 years, going on 10 years.
Come on now. Because this is the thing. Why the door is closing?
With
Do
no
you think the
hardware.
Dallas Cowboys are better than the Philadelphia Eagles?
Oh, no.
Do you think the Dallas Cowboys are better than the Washington Commanders? They trending up.
Yeah, they are.
Huh?
With the additions and all, well, they make so many additions every year.
Do
That's
you
just like-
think the Dallas Cowboys are better than the Detroit Lions?
No, not
So
not
when
about-
you look at the whole grand scheme of the teams to beat, I don't even got Dallas to even. Man, they got wild card written all over them.
the Dallas Cowboys are regular season superheroes,
No.
if that.
No. They used to be. That was in 2021, 12-5, 2022, 12-5, 2023, 12-5. Oh, 2016 they was 13-3, but they got put out.
Yeah.
So, like, my point is this: the door closing, and Dak, if you don't start acting right, you gonna exit stage right.
Man, I got to ask you one question, though, before we wrap up. 10 years, no hardware, 2-5 in the playoffs. Why haven't they got rid of Dak already? Though? What's your thoughts? Or why they keep holding on to Dak Prescott?
Man, I'm gonna take you back a couple years when Dak had a serious leg injury, and it was on the whole sports display of how Jerry Jones would treat Dak Prescott, because for those who don't remember, Dak had hurt himself on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, and they was like, are you going to show him? Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So there's a guilt trip here that Jerry Jones was like, man, everybody looking at how I'm gonna handle that situation.
Yeah.
I gotta pay him.
I got to show him
Because if
something.
I just treat him like a little,
What the rest of this, everybody going to think about me. That was a big play.
but now
That was a big, but now I done gave you an opportunity.
I done gave you everything. $60 million a year, everything.
And a team around you.
I done gave you George Pickens, CD Lamb, done drafted CD for you.
Our O-line.
I done bought Zeke back.
I did bring Zeke back.
You
This
see
what you
I'm saying?
need? You want him to come on
you
back?
done had the best offensive line.
You done had
the
the
best defense.
Yeah.
All for what? Sooner or later, and this is to Shady's point, sooner or later, Dak is going to have to put his heart, soul, and effort on display and say, listen, bro, I am as advertised. Not just being the quarterback for a team that has a lot of hype.
Yeah.
And I just don't get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's far beyond the money. All that money, man, people make bad investments every single day.
That's true.
So don't get up here and tell me, Cam, well, he owed this much. Man, listen, bro, we'll waste all that. Because if we can go get some young, fresh, new, we're going to do exactly that.
You can get some new money now.
We can find that.
Yeah.
If I got to go in my little personal stash. Because I can see it now. Jerry Jones, Sunday Night Football, with this particular individual or individuals hosting the Manning family. Archie up there, Eli and them up there, Peyton up there.
And then you got to thank the rumblings in the locker room, too. CD, don't burn out my best times.
The CD ain't tripping.
He just got paid.
The CD just got paid.
But still, sooner or later, you're going to get to the point. Micah Parsons.
That Micah Parsons.
Micah. He like, hey, man, say, man.
And this is the thing about Micah. Micah has been the ultimate teammate to try to be the leader of men.
Yeah.
He still played. Even when the season was over, he still played. Gave maximum effort.
Yeah, that's real.
And not only for to being a sack specialist, man, he's stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
He is this game's version of Von Miller. So, CD, yeah, that's cool. But you got a guy by the name of Micah Parsons. Man, look,
He
bro, he
tryna,
gonna
bro.
voice his opinion and say,
Facts.
man, look, this ain't good enough.
This ain't working.
No. But I'm gonna tell you why the door closed, Peggy, and this is my last point.
Talk to me.
You can't expect that we gonna just get to the top because there's so many lions, tigers, and bears
Out there.
that's out there.
It's the wilderness now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we ain't even talking about the Packers. You ain't even
And that's
talking
who
about-
knocked them off.
You ain't even talking about Chicago. You know what I'm saying? The Vikings still out there too now.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about NFC South where anything can happen over there. Bay got something to say about this discussion. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, and I wrote this down. You have to capitalize when you can because there are no guarantees in sports. And that can very well go for life.
That's real.
So
strike while the iron is hot.
In 2016, when y'all went 13-3, and y'all said, "Oh, we'll be back." Okay, well, 2021, when y'all went 12-5, you said, "Oh, yeah, we'll be back." 2020, do you understand what I'm saying? 2020, you understand what I'm saying?
Everybody always think.
There's a young man by the name of Dan Marino
Talk to me.
who had early success in his first couple of years going into the Super Bowl. He thought, "Yeah, I'll be back," but did he ever get back? Man, let's get real personal because I love getting personal.
Come on.
There's a man by the name of Cam Newton.
Yeah.
That at 25 years old, I thought, oh, man, I know I'm getting back to the Super Bowl, but I was putting my right arm on the line to say if I'm going back to the Super Bowl. Did I go back, Peggy?
You'll be walking back with nubs.
I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to do me like that, Peggy. You ain't got to do me like that. You ain't got to do me like that. You ain't got to shine on me like that. But I ain't go back. Yeah. Huh? And then you over here talking about like that, man. Listen here. You ain't got to do me like that, Peggy. Because I got a control out delete button over here that'll get you ejected from that.
Don't eject me, man.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then it's another team that I think that done surpassed their time get us a Super Bowl ring. The San Francisco 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Tick, 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 tick.
They're ticking.
Tick, 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 tick. So you can play Brock Purdy all that money all you want to. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
And then Big Trent Williams, man, he getting old. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bosa, you can lean up. You could pay Wagner all you. No, not Wagner. Warner. You could pay Fred Warner all that money all you want to. You got a good nucleus, but
they got one.
time is tick, 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 tick.
Time,
tick,
speed in NFL.
There's no guarantees, bro. So this is not a Dallas and a Daks situation. This is a thing about life. Man, listen, if you don't maximize on the opportunity that you get when you're supposed to maximize on that, there is a slogan by the name or that goes as follows: Carpe diem, however your tone, dialect, or your vernacular enunciate that. Seize the moment.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys didn't seize the moment when they were supposed to seize it. So it ain't no guarantee.
That they're going to be there.
You can put George Pickens, that ain't nothing but mascara. You can put CD Lamb, pay Mike, man, that ain't nothing but a BBL. But deep down inside,
what are you?
when the rubber meet the road, I really don't trust Dak Prescott in his performance and what the performance he will need to have. And I hope he take this as a challenge because I'm a Dak Prescott fan. I like his family. I like the guy.
Yeah.
But you asking me to get my nub back? Man, I don't believe in no doggone Dallas.
Yeah.
No.
Not under the helmet, Dak.
No. Not over no Philly.
Nah.
Not over the Washington. Man, please. Why would we do that?
Them boys hungry over there.
I mean, starving rib showing, Peggy.
Facts. You got some now.
Trying to tell you, bro. Did I tell you Dan Marino was in the league for 17 years and only went to the Super Bowl once? Everybody gets so fixated about Tom Brady. The thing that made Tom Brady so exceptional is Tom Brady didn't make a lot of mistakes. Mm-hmm. And that's what made him elite.
And he showed up in big moments.
Game manager. He was an elite manager of the situation. 2-minute warner? Okay. A 4-minute offense? Well, we got to play keep away? Okay. Oh, man, they bail deep. Check down. Are they playing press man? Accurate. He didn't make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, he was on it.
But every time I fool around and watch Dallas, it's going to be a mistake that's going to
come down to it.
I hate to be the one
to tell the truth.
Hey. Every time I see Dallas Cowboys, there's a saying around the folks who I watch football games with, Dak gonna be Dak.
Okay? Dak got to stop being Dak. He might need to be Dakota somewhere.
Man, listen, he got to turn into Dakota.
He got to go Dakota on him.
'Cause that's all I got, Pig.
That's it, bro.
We came, we saw, we conquered.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my city, 704.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean? Is that AAA ball?
they moved up. I don't think I think they are AAA. They the minor leagues.
Well, anyway, man, shout out to them.
Yeah.
As we try to deflect, but that's all we got over here for our hot takes.
That's all we got. And it's sizzling.
One finger. Hey, all right. One pinky. Can't forget the thumb. All together?
One love.
You dig.